Rumors are that Simon is allegedly ready to leave Porsha. What is he running away from? And will she let him leave? I have some new information that may answer all of those questions and more right after this. What's up, kinfolk, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, do me a favor and subscribe. And if you already are subscribed, do me a favor and get notified so you'll know whenever I upload new videos to the channel. Alright, kinfolk, come on into the house. We have a lot to talk about, and it centers around rumors that allegedly Simon is ready to leave Porsha. Now, what is he running away from? And will Porsha allow him to leave? I have some new information that may answer all of those questions and more. And here it goes. Allegedly, Simon is ready to leave Porsha, but it may not be what you're thinking. One source said, "Yeah, I believe Simon is done. You can tell how disinterested he has become with everything. Honestly, I'm surprised he allowed it to go on for as long as it did," the source continued. "I have never seen this side of Simon before. I'm thinking since everything was so new to him, maybe he didn't know how to properly move in the situation." So what, is Simon ready to leave? Well, sources say, allegedly, Simon is ready to leave Porsha's spinoff. Allegedly, Simon is tired of sharing the spotlight with Porsha's family, especially Dennis. In Simon's head, he is the star and everyone else are just props, said another source. "I believe Simon wants all the attention on him, Porsha, and their relationship." The source continued, "Porsha, she somewhat believes that all exposure is not good exposure, and probably would like to reveal her and Simon's relationship in a very pretentious kind of way," said someone close to the couple. However, not Simon. The source continued, "I believe he thinks all exposure is good exposure, just as long as the attention is on him." And I don't believe Simon would actually leave Porsha's spinoff, but he may threaten to leave just to get Dennis and other fan favorites off of the show so he can get their spotlight all to himself, ended the source. Those closest to Simon deny these rumors and think he is 100% committed to supporting Porsha and all of her endeavors. For now, we'll have to wait and see what Simon's next move is. But sources say, whatever that move is, you better believe it's going to best benefit him in the long run. Alright, kinfolk, there you have it. As always, let's look at this rumor, let's dissect it, and let's see what could be true and which parts of it can be a little bit embellished. And right off the bat, I'm going to say, I can kind of tell that Simon is a little bored with the show, or at least that's how he comes off on camera. I'm not sure if he is necessarily bored with filming or bored with the situation, and that situation is not having all of the attention on him. And I kind of see in the spinoff, if you watch the episodes, you can see him trying to maneuver and trying to figure out what is his best lane to enter the chat, right? How can he make a storyline? How can he build who he is in this group dynamic and get attention from it? And I think with him being very conscious of that, it make that thinking when you see him on camera, it does come off as if he's bored and disinterested with the show. But I don't for 1 second believe he's not interested in being on that show. I really do believe that he enjoys being on the show. However, I do believe that you know, when this show was probably presented to him, it was going to be like, it was probably presented in the light of, this show is going to be about you, Porsha, in your relation, in you all's relationship. Everyone else are going to be your co-stars. Their primary goal is to make you and Porsha and your relationship look genuine, look appealing, and they are just there to prop you guys up so you guys can get the best image and portray the best image of you guys' relationship. And once he started filming and seeing how that just wasn't the case, I can kind of see how that could frustrate him a little bit. And especially if you think Simon is the actual businessman that he says he is. Now, I will say this: I do believe he is smart at you know, constructing certain narratives. He does it in a very sloppy way, in my opinion, but I think he's good at it. And also, I can kind of see how he could be frustrated by the fact that when you're on these reality shows and you're getting all this exposure, you try to, you know, create businesses or do other things that you can capitalize on while being on television. And he may have had some things lined up that he wanted to capitalize on. But once filming started and once storylines started to change, he probably realized that this show is not really going to be about him. And that probably, you know, resulted in him having to put a lot of his business ventures that he probably would have introduced on the show on the back burner. Now, if you watch Porsha's spinoff, you automatically know that Dennis and Porsha's cousins are the stars of the show. And that will, you know, it could potentially put a bad taste in Simon's mouth. Like I said, simply because that's not the storyline he was sold. And if these rumors are true that Simon wants to allegedly get rid of the fan favorites, you know, Dennis and a couple of Porsha's cousins, then that's just not the good move for Porsha's spinoff. Because if that's the case, the spinoff will be absolutely boring, just focusing on Porsha and Simon's relationship. If they are not willing to tell the real truth and the real nature behind them getting together. And that brings us back to the other part of this rumor. Porsha may not be comfortable with doing that for obvious reasons, because it would go against the timeline that she has been presenting to the public since the spring. And so there you have it. You probably have this battle between Porsha and Simon, like Simon thinking, you know, all exposure is good exposure. I don't care how bad it may make you look or me look. We need this attention on ourselves, right? And then Porsha's like, well, yeah, I want the attention. I want the exposure, but I want it to be on my terms, how I want to present it to the public. And the way Porsha wants to present it, I'm willing to believe, is probably the boring way to present their relationship. And Simon's way, messy as it may be the more entertaining way to present it. But kinfolk, I want to know what you guys think. Do you think that Simon would ever leave Porsha's spinoff if he's not giving the attention that he thinks he deserves? Or do you think Simon is being strategic by following in the background, figuring everyone else out, and plotting his lane for a potential season 2? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Alright, kinfolk, as always, if you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you guys over on the next one. Peace.